Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video at the world of AI. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing RasaGPT, which is a chatbot platform that is built on top of Rasa, FastAPI, as well as Langchain. Now, the thing about this thing is that it's the first headless large language model chatbot. And basically this platform utilizes an LLM library like Langchain for indexing, retrieval, and context injection. And it's basically able to do everything LLM chatbot would do, but basically without the actual LLM, by using these different types of libraries. And this is a platform that is designed to be a boilerplate and a reference implementation of Rasa as well as Telegram. And you can see this in this example video right here, where this basically means that it provides a basic structure and that developers can use it by starting point for building their own chatbot. And this is something that we're going to be checking out in today's video. So with that thought guys, before we actually get into the actual gist of the video where we explain a little bit more about it, it would mean the world to me guys if you guys can go like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. If you guys want to see anything else in the future, please comment that down in the description below. And if you guys haven't seen any of my previous videos, it would mean the world to me guys if you guys can do so. I know I haven't uploaded yesterday. It's because I was a little under the fever, so I couldn't really get the time or energy to really do so. So I'm really sorry about that guys, but I'm back on my grind and I'm gonna continue on uploading regularly. So with that thought guys, let's get right back into the video. And with that thought, let's get right into it. So as we talked about, this is going to be a great, amazing application for like the point for building their own chatbots for developers as well as organizations, and includes all the necessary components and integration such as like a Rasa framework, which is something that I highly recommend that you check out. And it's for building conversational AI, fast APIs for creating resentful as well as RESTful APIs. You got something like Langchain for LLM indexing as well as retrieval. You have LlamaIndex for building vector search indexes. And you also have SQL models for object relational mapping. And basically these are some of the things that help you for different actual like implementations of using this application without an LLM. But the thing is, it utilizes different applications instead of an actual LLM, which is a large language model that incorporates all these things into the feature to run the application. Whereas in this case, it runs it off of different indexes to help it perform the actual functional cases of its chatbot. And one of the main things that it uses is its Telegram feature for its chatbot deployment. And this is one of the cool things that I'm going to be showing in today's video. Now, I'm not only going to be working on showing you guys what the actual application is, I'm also going to show you guys a little just demonstration on how you can install it. And it's quite fairly easy. You got to just clone the repository, and this is something I'll do later on in the video. But one of the key features of RasaGPT is its use of LLM technology. Now, LLMs are neural network models that can be trained on a vast amount of data, and this is something that we understand basically off of its natural language. Now, they can be used to generate text, translate languages, summarize text, and do so much more. Now, in RasaGPT, Langchain is actually used to basically be that LLM library for indexing, retrieval, as well as like context injection. And this basically allows the whole chatbot to basically understand and respond to natural language queries, and it does this by being more accurate as well as being more efficient. Now, you might be wondering like what are so like actually beneficial of using something like this that doesn't require a large language model. Well, basically RasaGPT is a powerful and flexible chatbot platform, and it can be used for a variety of different use cases. Now, it can be used to build chatbots for customer service, which is something that they incorporated by deploying their Telegram chatbot. It could be also used for different use cases that might be used in the business world or commercial world. It could be used for education, healthcare, and different use cases for a chatbot. Now, the platform leverages the latest in conventional AI as well as LLM technology, and it makes it really accurate and efficient at understanding and responding in natural language queries. Now, it's actually an excellent choice for developers who actually want to deploy chatbots really easy, because this is a way that you can actually use their actual application to deploy any sort of like basic chatbot for any sort of needs, and it removes the headache of implementation and integrating various different technologies. Now, one thing that I realized, an example, is that RasaGPT comes up with a pre-built pipeline for training your chatbot, as well as a FastAPI integration for creating your own proprietary bot end basic like chatbot. And this is included with Langchain tools as well as LlamaIndexes, which is the integration for LLMs indexing as well as retrieval of information. And this is one of the great things of deploying your own chatbot using RasaGPT, as it doesn't require and support all the different integrations of different technologies that require a lot of time to do so. So this is one of the great things that we can talk about with Rasa, guys. Now let's actually take a quick look at how you can install it. So there's actually a demo video on how you can do it. So first things first, you need to install Git, which is an application that helps you clone repositories onto your actual CPU. So what you got to do is type in git clone onto your actual prompt, Windows prompt. In my case, I use Windows prompt. So sorry, but you use command prompt, you open that up, you type in git clone, and you type in the repository by doing this. And make sure you need to have git installed before you do so. I'll leave the links down in the description below so it's easier for you to do so. So you need this application, and this is how you can actually install the actual repository. Now once you're done that, what you have to do is paste this into the actual command prompt. And once you have done that, you need to go into the actual file by pressing cd RasaGPT. And this is when you're actually into the file, you need to start installing the actual files of the actual application onto your desktop. And that is by pasting this into your command prompt. And these are some of the 4 steps that you need to do to quickly install the actual application and the dependencies onto your local desktop. Now, in terms of having a Docker or like a UI to actually easily access the bot, you need to do certain different things that will help you install the actual application as well as the other files to do so. And this is something that this video actually shows you on how you can do so. So I highly recommend that you watch this video, as it will teach you how to do so. And I'll leave this link in the description below so it's easier for you to actually basically download it onto your local desktop. So let's take a deeper look at some of the features of this actual application. Well, basically the RasaGPT offers a lot of powerful features, and these are some of the things that they've noted on their actual repo. Now, one of the main things that I wanted to talk about is its full application of its API. Now, basically, this means that the application is able to complete chatbot platforms that include both the front-end chatbot interface as well as the back-end API that powers it. So you're able to do both of these things and easily deploy it. And it's super easy to do so in comparison to like different chatbots that you might be able to deploy with different applications. And this makes it so much easy to deploy your own chatbot with different variety of platforms and integrations to your own system. This is the main feature that I really think is which like puts RasaGPT over any other type of like deployment of chatbots. Now, one great thing that this feature or application features is its LLM, that it learns on an arbitrary corpus of data using Langchain. And this is one of the great things about this actual RasaGPT, as it leverages Langchain and an LLM library to learn, and from this actual data set that is provided from Langchain, it uses this large corpus of data to learn from it. And this makes the actual chatbot more accurate and efficient in understanding natural language queries. And what this does is that it uploads the documents and trains it with a FastAPI. And with this, RasaGPT can upload the documents and train with your actual chatbot. And all this is done is through the FastAPI interface. And it basically makes it super easy to update your chatbot and improve the performance over time. And these are some of the main features I wanted to basically highlight. There's obviously different things that you should like read into, as they have a different paper that actually demonstrates some of these things. So I'll leave that also in the description below. And this is a way that you can get a better understanding of how you can integrate this basic chatbot deployment system. Now, these are some of the commands that you can also look into. So if you want, you can paste these into your command prompt to get a better understanding of how you can play and deploy certain things. So I'll leave this also in the description below. It's also on the GitHub link, so you can get a better understanding. Now, in terms of some of the requirements, you're going to need Python 3.9 version. You can also use Docker, and this is to actually have the interface. You will need an open API key so that you can run the actual application and search and source through different things on the internet. You can also use Telegram to deploy your actual bot, and these are some of the optional features that you can use to actually make this application run. Now, in terms of all the different types of setup, there's all the actual codes that is required for the setup. That is all on the actual repo. So if you want to take a look at this, I highly recommend that you do so, because there's different things that you'll need to install. And if you want to use certain features, you would definitely need to use certain prompts to help you do so. And these are some of the codes that you'll need to actually help it run to set up certain things. Now, if you want to use looking at the log, you can run it on your local host. If you want to look at API documentations and different things like this, you can definitely get a better understanding. And there's a lot of different info on this repo on how you can basically play around and get a better understanding of how it works on different applications and how it utilizes different apps to make this actual RasaGPT functional. And these are some of the things that you can check out on their repo. They've also talked about their licensing as well as their contributions as well as troubleshooting. So I highly recommend that you check this out and you get a better understanding of how RasaGPT works. Now, in terms of actual examples, I'll definitely show you. You can actually play around with this on their actual Telegram chatbot, and this is something that's quite amazing. So if you want to do so, there's actually a link on the repo in which you can access it. Now, I'm going to show you some actual query results of how it actually functions. Now, one of the great things is that you can do anything and functional as a regular chat bot would actually do. You can ask it certain things like, what is the weather like in London, and expects to say, I don't know. Obviously, because it's not able to retrieve all the types of data that is basically coming from a regular LLM chatbot, but it's slowly something that it will learn and progressively understand as it has more libraries and indexes that helps it retrieve data easy. But it's able to do certain things like tells you what is Pepe Corp. It also tells you certain things of purposes of the drugs, as well as different things that you might require answers from. And obviously it misses in certain cases like this, but this is obviously because it's not optimized to answer certain questions like this, and this is something to keep in mind. So if you want to function certain things of this, have the full functionalities of this actual GPT, you got to understand some of the limitations, as it's not able to perform upon all the actual functionalities of it. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. But that's basically it for RasaGPT, guys. In today's video, it's basically a powerful, flexible chatbot platform, and it leverages the latest conversational AI and LLM technologies. So I hope you found this video quite helpful and useful. It's something that I will definitely try to use and incorporate in deploying different types of chatbots. So I hope you found this video quite helpful, guys. If you did, please leave a like, comment down anything you want to see in the future uploads, and please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And with that thought, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, have a great small, and I'll catch you very shortly. Peace out, fellas.